You know where the fuck we at, man.
Yeah.
We back, K.
What up, baby?
Another episode. No funny shit show.
Fun yun, baby.
Oh, man, I'm excited.
Who we got today?
Shit, he should tell you.
Oh man, we see him walking these blocks. We see him everywhere.
And he spit a freestyle for us too, that's another
a
story.
fact. We see him on these blogs too, going crazy.
Yeah, he was
telling the
wildin'.
people what they need to hear.
He was flipping.
That's a
we
fact.
got fucking smart in the
fucking
building.
building.
Funny shit show.
Let's go. Smart, what up, baby? How you?
Chilling, man. Taking it easy.
You know that.
I gotta
Yeah,
start
he
it
too
off.
modest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
you gotta raise that
How's
voice.
your mental? How's the mental?
I mean, it's great. I mean, my mental's always great. You know what I mean? So I'm just focused, right? So my mental's great. I'm accomplishing everything that I set out to accomplish. And, I'm a firm believer in delayed gratification. So I think what's so beautiful about this episode is this is a good friend of mine, Global, has a brand called Global Currency. And we met. I didn't even have a car. He didn't even have a car. We was on a train. And this was, how many years ago that was? It's a long time ago. And I was able to maintain the same energy I have then to now. So, I mean, I'm great, man. I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to...
I like how you said that. I want to give us a little background. Like, who is smart, though? Like, you said train and all that. Sound relatable to us right there. We from Harlem, so we used to hop the train and all that shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people pretty much know my story. I think where I'm at now is getting all the success I can, right? In spite of all the noise. So it's almost like, if everybody fake and you real, then if you're not careful, you can feel fake because you real, right? So that's the battle, right? Knowing that, okay, I have to reinforce who I am, my principles, my morals, my values, and always living in that present moment, right? So I think because my mother was a drug addict, didn't have my father in my life, been in and out of the system, in prison, in the penitentiary, sold drugs, was outside. I was tough with a pistol in my hand. I was tough with an ice pick in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So
Let's not gloss over that a little bit. Let's not, cause
you got it.
Yeah, cause in the beginning you said people know your story. Me and my brother, we don't know your story too much.
Yeah.
Your background? Take us back a little bit. Where you from?
You gotta do it. I'm from Harlem, man.
Harlem?
Yeah.
Where?
40 for Linux.
40 from Linux. Got you.
40th.
Got you. How was that for you growing up?
I think and again, everything I say in this interview about my past is for entertainment purposes only. But what I'm saying is regular shit. My mother was getting high. My father wasn't there. And at 5 years old, I had to figure out how to hustle, how to survive, how to get money. Right? So, being in a covenant house, being in a children's shelter as a kid was tough, right? Like, so I think that gave me the foundation of early entrepreneurship, right? So I'm bending Metro cards, trying to get money, stealing food from supermarkets, trying to resell it, boosting, stealing codes, selling weed, right? Just doing anything to make a dollar at a very, very young age. And then as I got older, I started getting money. I started hustling, selling drugs, unfortunately.
What era around that?
We can't get in the town. That's how niggas go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't with all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to jail. I sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm not here to make you believe that you know. You know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to get the picture painted a little bit.
Yeah, that's like building a case. You know what I'm saying? 48. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful. No, listen. We got to be careful with, talking about what we've been through in the past, because now all this stuff is admissible in conspiracies, cases, whatever. They taking the shit from what we saying. I might have said some shit I did 10 years ago. Now I'm getting picked up by police, interrogated about some shit that I'm cool on that.
Now, you could tell a knockout story, or if you robbed somebody back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? I prefer not to glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people who know, like, I ain't never been capped. I ain't never been no fraud. People know they know. People don't know, it ain't my business to enlighten them. You know what I'm saying? I've been in prison, been homeless, never ratted, never did no homo shit, never did no faggot shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my name ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think this is why I'm getting so much success on the internet, because people know me from having interactions. Whether it's Rikers Island, C74, One Main House of Pain, 5 Up, I had the crib, Clinton Comstock, Southport Box. Like, I really was, like, in the shit. So I can't really, I don't say it to glorify it, but I'm saying, like, I feel like it made me who I am in terms of just being fearless and being so confident to speak the truth, right? And then now knowing that was just part of my testimony, right? And then taking that and saying, well, I care about my community. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better brother. I want to leave a legacy behind. That's what I'm about. And when I came here, I'm one of the only dudes. I'm one of the only dudes that called Poe a rat from this era in Harlem.
You think so?
Yeah, to his face.
Oh shit, to his face.
Okay.
Yeah, and Gangsta Lou stopped me from handling that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you from Harlem, real Harlem, and you know Gangsta Lou, you can fact check this.
Yeah.
Like, Gangsta Lou stopped me from stepping on that. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm cool with Pat. You know what I'm saying? And if you, like, again, if you know, you know. If you don't, then I'm not here to enlighten you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to get cool points from that. I think what's cool is that I am official. I didn't compromise. I didn't sell my soul. And now my voice and my message is traveling the world. And I'm pumping changing your mindset, right? I'm pumping how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. I'm pumping that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get credit from some old war stories that don't matter from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But I did sell drugs. I was locked up, right? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't look at, sometimes I don't look at it as war stories. It's just like like you said, it's not we don't glorify anything in that matter. It's more like a recollection. You spilling type shit, because if you was doing a biography on yourself,
you gonna tell
you would
us,
have to, you know,
That's
you have
different.
to get
That's different because I probably have to go through the proper legal channels and legalities to protect myself. What's going on now is all this shit is admissible in court. So I can't afford to get, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put in some shit that I already, you know what I'm saying? So that's why now that I'm talking about podcasts, I try to talk about what I'm doing.
in the current state.
Yeah, not what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah.
KP, he seems so righteous, right? I want to ask him. I gotta ask him this. I know it's random, but
Yeah.
what would you do with $1 billion, bro?
Well, I hate questions like that because I'm gonna be a billionaire one day, right? So I don't like hypothetical, right? I think, again, how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. You only focus on what you want. Forget about what you don't want. Never speak about what you don't have. So the key to making $1 billion is just living in the present feeling of what you would feel like if you had $1 billion in your possession, right? And what everybody should do is we should be using these years of youthfulness to build, right? And our focus should be acquiring our living expenses times 4, times 12, times 100. Like, that should be the focus. You want to get your living expenses times 4, times 12, times 100. Get dual citizenship. Get somewhere in Africa and the Caribbean where you could actually own land, right? And have assets that produce utility products, things that people need. Like, we're building a farm and we need to get our hands on some sugar and cement companies and stuff like that, right? Import export business, because that's where the future is going. Right. So any wealth that you acquire, that should be the focus. Also, developing institutions and building institutions and shit like that.
The knowledge that you acquired growing up and shit like that. You told us that your mom wasn't around, your dad was, you feel me? Who was some of like the mentors that you looked up to?
Yo,
yeah.
I ain't really look up to nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, it was survival. You 5 years old, right?
Yeah.
It's no book for this shit. I'm learning from. You want to delve into the past? I'm in Rikers Island. Okay, yo, they want you to take your sneakers and give you Patakis. Look, B, I'm not wearing them sneakers. I'm going through this shit with my sneakers on. Then when you get to the house, you see a dude, yo, what size is that?
Right.
They beat him up, take his sneaker.
Damn.
So by the time you come to me and ask me before you get what size, by the time you get to this, I'm in your mouth, pause. I'm saying, so I had to learn from my hands-on experience. You see? And the greatest inspiration for me was God. Right, I didn't have it's not like the movies, right, where you have like you OGs. I mean, we watch people.
Right.
I want that. I want this. Well, I gotta go hustle. I gotta get some money. Nobody gave me no step-by-step guide on how to be a hustler or how to be a man or how to, you know what I'm saying? It just really was me learning from my own personal experiences, trial and error. I taught myself how to fight, how to fuck, how to ride a bike, how to sell drugs, how to run from police, how to put bullets in a gun. I taught myself all this shit, like just from trial and error. And then consistently doing it until I learned it.
Right. You a person that you're not scared to fuck up.
Mistakes.
I mean, you can't. But when you in the street, it ain't about fuck up. It's just you trying to survive. Right. This is why a lot of people that are in the streets now, most of them don't have to be in the streets, so they don't understand that mindset. If you gotta eat, if you 5 years old and your mom's just getting high and there ain't no food in the house, you gonna figure out, okay, let me get outside. You looking around.
It's crazy.
Okay, wait a minute. You looking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went to the corner store before, so let me go in the store, and then let me get a bag of chips. And then let me ask them, can I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I get it on credit or what? If not,
Right.
fuck this shit. I'm running. I'm taking this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Gingerbread man, catch me if the fuck you can, right? And then you get better at running. And you get better at putting it in your pocket. Then before you know it, you meet somebody else who's a kid who's hungry. He may be a little older. He may be 12. Yo, look, homie, we gonna go over here. Word? I bet. You in the system, so you not in one place. So now I'm in group. Now I'm in Fort Greene, hanging with the Rush.
Right.
40 dudes. We going
Right.
we going on meows. And now I'm in find myself in Coney Island. Then I'm in Far Rockaway. Then I'm in Staten Island. Right. Then I'm in Geller House. I'm in Daytop. I'm all over the system. Right. And everybody that has a hustle that's older than me is kind of influencing me, but they still not teaching me. I'm just around. Right. And I'm a kid, so I'm a sponge. But out of the necessity to survive is how I learned this shit. And I'm not, and it's not, I'm in my mind, I'm not even thinking about, it's not about, yo, I'm gonna get it better. I'm just trying to get this food in my stomach tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get this couple dollars in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta fight this person over here, I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Inflict pain on this person over here. If I gotta run from the police over here, if it's whatever the fuck it is, all right, homie, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what growing up was like. And then now it's a parallel to business because now I have that same thing. I have a hunger to acquire capital. I have a hunger to acquire knowledge so I can build generational wealth for myself and my family to come. And then now I'm just on it like that. And it's a no-nonsense approach for me because shit is real. And I never had a chance. I never had a childhood. There was no birthdays. There was no Santa Claus. There was none of that.
Damn.
Yeah,
You know
I was about to ask you that. Being that you didn't have a childhood in your adult life, you see yourself sometime subconsciously reverting back, doing like not immature shit that you just
Like
didn't.
you don't fuck up at all.
Not even yo. I ain't have a birthday when I was 7, so this birthday I'm gonna go crazy.
You gotta
Okay,
have discipline.
okay.
And you gotta see the end game. Right? A lot of times, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, no disrespect, y'all running from yourself. So when you go to prison, you inside. I'm doing 3 years in Southport Box. I got stabbed in the head. I did 30 days for unreported injuries. Because the person that stabbed me, I ain't tell. I ain't say nothing. And because I didn't tell, they put me in a box. So now I'm doing 30 days for not reporting my injury. And because I didn't tell on them, they put me in the same house where I got stabbed at. So you know it's lit. I cut him. Then now I got a new one.
He's not glorifying y'all.
Now I'm just saying, like, the experiences, like, this is what we survive, and we ain't trying to glorify. We just in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it. I'm in it, right? Like, right now, if you pick up that thing and swing at me, you're not gonna be successful. You're just not gonna. It's a switch, right? Like, you know what I mean? So it's just survival. You understand? And then now, man, you know, I couldn't run from myself anymore.
Explain that a little bit.
Because so what happens is we have abandonment issues. My mother was a drug addict. I didn't have my mother in my life, so my mother never gave me no love. So I was searching for the love that I never got from my mother from women, right? And a woman can't give you a mother's love. She can give you a woman's love. It's just as powerful, but it's different, right? And then you're running from that. So you're running from building relationships because you're afraid, abandonment issues, right? You're afraid that if you get attached and this person lets you go, you're not going to be able to deal with that too well, right? So you use sex as a form of escapism. You running from yourself. You don't really feel good about yourself. So every 5 minutes you need a bottle, you need a blunt, you need a video game, you need to go punch somebody, you need to go shoot somebody because you just mad at yourself.
You ever heard of that term, mother's womb?
What do you mean?
The term you talking about, abandonment. You find yourself having sex with multiple women, being a womanizer and shit like that. It all stems from not getting that nurturing
love?
care from a mom.
For sure.
Your mom.
I've experienced that, and I've healed from that. And the key from that is not placing maternal expectations on the females that you deal with in terms of relationships. So you have to understand what maternal love is and what a woman's love is. And then when you understand the difference, you stop placing expectations on a woman to be your mother or give you that love that a mother is supposed to give you, right? So these are the things that I'm dealing with, but I'm in a box. 24-hour lockdown. I'm not going nowhere. I can't run. It ain't no homies, ain't no nothing. I'm just in the cell all day, and they don't turn the lights off because people go crazy and they kill themselves, right? So I'm in there 24 hours like this. Okay, eventually you're going to start thinking. right? You're gonna start talking to yourself. You're gonna start reflecting on the past, and you're gonna start getting introspective. Then you start meditating. You start praying. It's like some real fucking
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Rebirth type shit, right? So that's what happens. And then now that I don't need any form of escapism. I could deal with what I need to deal with in the present moment in my current life, which is acquiring my living expenses times 4, times 12, times 100. I'm not missing no birthdays, man. I'm going to enjoy whatever I'm going to enjoy when I handle what I need to handle. I have to prioritize. And finances is high on my priority list. I don't got no time. I'm not distracted by the bitches, the weed, the blunts. I don't smoke or drink now.
Right.
And when I was in the street, I ain't smoke or drink. Because of my lifestyle. So I didn't have the luxury of, I'm going to smoke or drink because I'm doing shit, homie, that if you get caught, you ain't going to have no bottle. You ain't going to have no mouth to put a bottle on, you heard? So I looked at that like it was a weakness, right? When I was in the street, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I never wanted to be off point because I was I was doing dirt, so I couldn't afford to be off point
I felt you.
when I was outside like that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I want a twin flame, but that's another situation.
Twin flame, fuck is that?
That's like when someone's like you meet a female that's kind of like you or whatever.
Nah, see, at the end of the day, whoever, again, so how you think creates how you feel becomes an emotion, that emotion becomes a vibration, that vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. Whatever female is in your life is a reflection of the thoughts you think. So you can't get the woman that you want unless you the man that attracts that woman that you want, right? And you can have a twin flame, but if you a bozo, you just got two bozos.
Two bozos. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
You feel me? So now, and then if you don't understand your role as a man, you got to go through a developmental process for yourself, homie. I'm saying we all do. A lot of us don't have daddies, or we have daddies, they know what the fuck they was doing anyway. Everybody just freestyling, right? What's a man's role, homie? Protector, provider, maintainer, sustainer. How you going to get a woman in your life that you can't provide for? Your finances is not right. Your relationship with God is not right, right? So in order for me to be a provider, because God assigned that responsibility to us as men to be providers, we have to get provision. We get provision from God. And through that provision, we're able to be providers. But if you don't know how to ask God for provision, you're never going to get provision. Okay. You don't ask with your mouth, you ask with your actions. Prayer is the actions you take, moving towards what you're praying for, right? And then it has to be a goal. God is not going to answer the prayer unless your intentions are good. And the results that you receive based upon the actions you take, that's the answer to your prayer. So if you haven't mastered provision in your life yet, you're not worthy to lead a woman. You're not worthy to protect and provide for a woman, so you're not going to have a woman worth having. And that's why the chicks that you deal with now ain't really all the way anything anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, the next thing is, being a protector, provider, maintainer, having emotional intelligence, right? You have to develop yourself internally before you attract something externally to you. And the problem with a lot of us brothers is they be feminine, right? They have a lot of female, tendencies. So, yeah, I think you can get what you're looking for. You just got to make sure that what you're looking at in the mirror is worth attracting what you're looking for.
You see color? You see color in women?
Absolutely. Ain't never supposed to deal with no white woman, man.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no business with no white woman. We ain't got no business with, and sisters ain't got no business with no fucking pink toes either.
You on your Umar
Nah, he's seeing. I got to ask questions.
I'm saying you ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm not looking for no camera. I talk. I'm saying I got you. I'm not. Hey, what's your camera?
Right.
Doing that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think. But again, we fucked up because, and this is why I'm doing the I Am Enough tour. This is why I'm doing the No Labels tour. This is why I'm doing my seminars, and we're
gonna get on that. Yeah,
and I'm writing books, right? Because we dealing with white supremacy. We dealing with systemic racism. We conditioned to do the shit we do to keep us strategically out of positions of power. They established. So I got something called Emma, right? Emma. So they establish white supremacy through slavery. They maintain white supremacy through institution development and passing laws. They expand it through appointed leadership over those institutions, and they reform it and refine it through technology and nutrition. So we condition, why would I want a white girl when genetically she's inferior, right? Why wouldn't I want a black woman when that's the strongest woman on this planet genetically, right? Our head defies gravity, right? So why would I, if I'm gonna have kids with somebody, why would I want somebody who's inferior genetically? That doesn't make any sense. If you had a choice between LeBron or Gary Coleman being your son, no disrespect to Gary, But I think we all gonna go with LBJ in this room, right? If you had a choice between, Beyonce or Sexy Red being your daughter, no disrespect to Sexy Red, but I think we all gonna go with right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm not looking for no fucking white bitch, man.
Right.
Fuck them white bitches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't love you. They don't want us. They like your dick. That's it. They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with us. They don't fuck with none of us. Right? They don't fuck with us.
What about these athletes?
No.
What about these athletes?
Nah, but I'm saying I don't want to go on a tangent on fuck on them. We don't fuck with white chicks. But the point I want to go back to is, and I want to talk about all the other shit. Don't forget we got to talk about Brandon.
You said white
Brandon,
supremacy.
And you said your books.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
keep
for sure. So what I'm saying is we taught not to love ourselves because loving ourselves represents the extinction of those other cultures. They're only afraid of white genetic annihilation. They're afraid of our ability to procreate. If you have a baby with a bitch named Kelly, that child ain't coming out looking like Justin Bieber. He coming out looking like Tyrese, man.
I look like Tyrese.
You know what I'm saying? So they know through our ability to procreate, genetically we're superior. So that's why they want to make our women look like whores to us and make us look like nothing to our women. They play us against each other. So when we don't buy into that, and if you can't be a strong black man with a white woman because genetically she's turned off by that superiority. And why would you love a woman? How could you love a woman whose father's father will never love you or your father or the children you have with that woman? You're already bringing a child into a world, into a divided family structure.
Okay, this shit sound like child support somehow.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but listen, not even that though, right? Because it's important for us to understand, right? Understand the temperature each guest, right? So for me, I might not be the one that, we're going to get whatever we need in terms of entertainment, but my messaging and us getting this message is important because we in a serious times, right? So everything we do has to be serious. And we even conditioned to create content that don't elevate us. We not getting into the business of what we doing. Like we spoke about earlier, no disrespect to Bel Air. Y'all not cutting no checks. We make y'all hot. Fuck you talking about? You better have a bag for me. I don't give a fuck how small my platform is. Y'all don't cut no checks. We move your needle forward. Right? So that was the same issue Jay and them had with Cristal back in the day. Y'all not. That's why they got Ace of Spade and, Armadale. They had their own spirit companies and vodkas because these companies wasn't respecting what we bring to the table. And they wanted us to work their brand, work their marketing without getting marketing dollars and then sit here and just be happy because we got a free bottle. Man, fuck out of here. And motherfuckers don't even take the dick sucking. Sometimes dudes take the dick eating too far. You ain't even getting free bottles. You going to buy the bottles just to put it on the podcast to get free bottles.
That's heavy.
So you spending money just to get no money.
That's crazy.
That's a different kind of blowjob over there, B.
That's
the
heavy.
fuck is you doing? You gonna spend money to buy a bottle. You ain't even getting free bottles. You gonna spend money, say, look, I got 1,000 views. Give me So you gonna spend money not to make no money? That's why you ain't got no money.
KP,
You know what I'm saying?
we rose boys.
Nah, see, you trying to be funny, but I'm being real.
No,
Look,
we are.
Now, what can we do to stop it? Because I'm always one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Everybody's aware about conspiracies and everything that's going on. What are we gonna do about it? What can we stop? These plays been in play for 100 years already, 50 years already. We cannot stop it if we wanted to. So what we gonna do, Smart? Talk to me.
Damn, man, we was playing a football game. You ref and drop mad flags on you. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, because I'm the type of nigga. First of all, you're not a nigga. Right?
Yeah, he don't like that. I was going to get into that.
Right? Secondly,
I can't say, yo, what up, my nigga? Like, he don't like that.
So secondly, right, if you talking about we ain't going to change it, then you already taking a self-defeated mentality, right?
I ain't say change it. I said, what are we going to do about it?
No, you did say it.
I said what we going to do about it.
When they play back, they gonna
No, he did say that.
Because for years, we protest, we do all of this. We don't move no.
We gotta.
Like, what are we going to do?
What's the solution?
First of all, the solution is this, right? We have to value. We got to get behind the true leadership, right? So somebody like me, y'all should be giving your full support to because I'm one of them ones, right? We got to change our mindset. First of all, we have to abolish the N-word. We got to stop calling each other nigga and what's up, bitch? What's up? We got to stop because you don't see no so-called Jew talking about what's up, kike. We live with Spanish people in the hood. You don't see no Spanish people talking about, yo, what's up, spick? We the only ones. And that we didn't even create that word. That word was given to us by the oppressor and the colonizer. Right. So we have to stop taking those words that defeat our vibration and stop using it recreationally. Secondly, we got to be serious about everything we do in terms of business. We got to get the maximum payout. Then we got to understand that America is not a home, it's a hotel. It's a place of business. It's a place of trade. That's why a big thing right now is the tariffs, right? Because this is import export, right? They just give us digital shit to distract us from getting in the game for real, getting in the business aspect for real. And we getting in media, what y'all should be focused on is getting a radio tower and getting a satellite. A radio tower, you could get $300,000, right? Use your ad revenue. So because you in media, right? So every power structure or institution that we have as our people has a different responsibility, and it's a different conversation, right? So the conversation I have with you guys is, okay, we need to get a radio tower. Right, that's between $200,000 and $300,000, right? And then once we get the radio tower, the ad revenue gonna go up. We need to get a fucking satellite, get our own service. Now we have an independent media company, right? And then we need to build the technology that the content we create is gonna live on, so we're not marginalized by YouTube, Google, or Spotify, wherever you decide to let your podcast live and make money in terms of off the stream. So it's all about complete ownership. And then we got to get connected to Africa. Everybody in this room got to start getting dual citizenship and say, well, how do we get property and land in Africa? Right? And have that mindset to say, well, I want to live over here and get money over here. I can go to the hotel, right? But after my stay, I'm going back home. And that's what it's about. And we change by having conversations about change, right? And understanding who the enemy really is. And stop acting like that's not the enemy. So the reason why people for years has been talking, because a lot of our leaders and elders and OGs, they sold us out because they were scared of the white man. They was too busy dick sucking. They didn't believe that we could defeat them. Thank God for Nat Turner, Harriet Tubman, Huey P. Newton, George Jackson, Geronimo Pat, right? Assata Shakur, Black Liberation Army, because those brothers and sisters that died for us, they died for us to be able to have conversations like this. So it's a process. It just wasn't a passing of the torch. There was no revolutionary nepotism. So what that means is, it's like, you don't realize that somebody died for us to be in this room. You don't realize that somebody died for us to make YouTube channels and eat. Like, motherfuckers put work in, but it was so much. We still in war. It's not over. So now we pick up the responsibilities of what our elders left behind, which is building institutions. We could develop too. But how many of y'all motherfuckers are going to Africa before you go to Vegas? Vegas is the same way, the same amount of time it takes to get to Vegas and Texas is the same amount of time it takes to get to Africa, Senegal in particular, right? So we have to start going to Africa. We have to start wanting to own shit and not being a part of it. Not just being happy with putting the no funny shit rug on the elevator in the building that we don't own.
I love that rug.
I was about to get into that.
I love that rug.
Do you remember me? You remember us? You remember us?
I like when Shin laugh, man. I like him laughing, man.
I want to ask him.
Oh, my hand's a little. I got you.
Sweaty?
Ask him.
Do he remember us? You remember us? You pulled up on us on 5th by the juice bar. And you started fucking rapping for us. And I said, this dude don't stop.
All right, for sure.
You was rapping like unlimited. My boy had to go. He said he rapped too long, man, but he's nice.
Well.
But I say that, I saw your drive. Like, I saw your determination even then. So,
I mean, because at the end of the day, success don't dilute my art, right? So no matter how much success I acquire, like I met Raekwon the other day, right?
Shout out Chef.
And he recognized me, right? And I was asking him questions about the flow and stuff like that. I was like, yo, let me hear something. Oh, we're not going to do that. And I explained to him, I'm like, yo, look, that's why the game is fucked up, because the elders don't let us hear how you created it. You know what you could do for me, but let me hear you rap.
That's simple.
No, it's the recipe though. But no, it's the.
But listen.
While we
hold on.
That,
but listen. But check it.
He about to hit you.
Listen. So if I don't know where I've been, how I'm gonna get to where I'm going?
You watching,
right? No, it's different from you watching me on the channel versus me being here with you right now. See, it's a different experience. It's a different energy because we in the flesh, right? So, but to Raekwon's credit, he spit for me.
Right.
And it just, I was right. Okay. And he gave me something.
Chef,
learn from watching,
right? So now we so fucked up that we think we got. You don't learn from fucking watching. You don't have a baby and say, okay, watch me cook. And no, you walk the motherfucker through shit. See, white people want us to. Every black success is like Jesus. It's immaculate conception. We don't come from no money. We don't come from shit. Ain't nobody showing us the ins and outs of this shit. We just got to freestyle and make it and accept. That's not how the fuck it goes, man. That's why you ain't got shit. You think the motherfuckers that own this building is one person to own this building? But when you get something, you want to be the only one because you've been taught, because you've been overlooked, because you got a fucking ego, you want to be the boss. It doesn't work like that. It's corporations and companies, man. You think it's about a sole proprietorship. This shit is about a corporation, man. Right? So we got to get out of that. And you talking about change, right? We got to work together. It's a collaborative effort. Y'all motherfuckers.
It's a mindset. It's straight up mindset.
Listen. It's a collaborative effort, right? Then you have to have the mindset, but you need a mindset relevant to what you're doing as a collective, right? Because I could sit here and tell you some shit, and you be like, all right, smart, fuck is you talking about? I don't want to hear about all this. But this is real. But if we working together, and then we met with obstacles, and then now you might value the information, especially when you see me apply this information, overcome the obstacle, get some money while I'm doing it. All right, man, what book you read, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit go. And then y'all got to get more serious in terms of understanding your business model. Right now, this shit is a fucking, y'all can outdo Hot 97.
Of course. We will. We are. We are.
But what I'm saying is but you got to, and then we got to stop that too, right?
What?
If you don't know, then a lot of times the ego of the unaware is like, yeah, we will. You gonna see me one day. But what are you talking about?
Nah, it's not. I don't see it like that because a nigga, a cat could know the ins and out, but he's speaking it into existence. He putting that out there. I believe in that, Smart.
No.
I believe in that.
It's not gonna work that way. That's wishful thinking. So if a person goes, look, you gotta understand the specific science of this shit. So if I get up in the morning, I'm saying, yo, I'm rich. It don't work. As powerful as I am rich. Right? Because everything that you add on to I am becomes added on to you. Right? It takes your body a minimum of 3 minutes to produce a chemical associated with the thought that you're thinking. How you think creates how you feel. But your body can't produce the chemicals to create the feeling if you're not saying repetitively the affirmation. So your body produces cortisol, adrenaline, dopamines, melatonin, right? Things that make you feel like you got a natural high, and that's what attracts things to you. It takes minimum 3 minutes for your body to start producing the chemical. So you can't just say, I'm rich, and then you off to some next shit and think you're going to get rich. It ain't going to happen.
No, you got to put that work in.
Right? You got to, but the work has to be precise, right? And this is why I say, okay, I'm enough. That's 20. I'm enough. It's 40. I'm enough. I am enough. It's 50, halfway there. I'm enough. That's 70. I'm enough. It's 80. I'm enough. I am enough. It's 90. I am enough. Your body is just starting to produce the chemical that you need to attract and validate what you're saying. So that might not be enough unless I feel it, right? Pause. So I'm not going to take action unless I'm primed with the energy I need to empower the action that I'm about to take. And if you're not doing the mental work, which you're probably not, because you're not taught the sciences of the mental work, it's not just easy to just respond, oh, yeah, I know it. No, the fuck you don't, because if you did, you'd be moving differently, right? So there's a level of humility that you need to have in receptiveness so you can receive the message, gang. How you going to compete with Hot 97? What does competing with Hot 97 looks like? Add revenue. That's it, bro.
So how would you go about going about a brand deal?
It
You
depends.
smart, yeah.
We can't use, like, fuck a brand deal. Just told you, add revenue. Y'all keep repeating words that you was given to repeat. So you got to, like, the longer you do this, like, I've been doing this for a minute, right?
Right.
I made $1 million off selling CDs, bro. Like, out the trunk. I still sell CDs to this day.
Where in Harlem?
What? Like, Times Square, Vegas.
Oh, Alright.
What?
Talk.
You got to maybe you need to do some more research on me.
I might, smart. I might, smart.
When you talking, you telling me, hey, listen.
I might.
Yeah. You
But,
might have
you might
have to do some more research on me, gang. Shit. You might have to do a little more research, gang. So what I'm saying is people follow what they told, not versus what they experiencing. You heard? So I just told you how you gonna make money is ad revenue. Brand deal for what? That shit just sound good. What is a brand deal?
Tell me, bro.
What's a brand deal?
I asked you, smart.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm trying to.
I asked you, smart.
That shit don't work with me, man.
We got smart in the house, man.
Yeah, we do.
That shit don't work with me.
Because we talking about the black community. We talking about getting ahead. I asked the question. He answered the question with the question. I need to know what's going on.
Nah, you
break it down for me, bro.
Can't spin me. He was gonna answer. I asked you what's a brand deal, and I asked you why you using that terminology.
Because I asked you a question first.
And I asked you a question back. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying. So I'm glad. This is why I want us to talk about this. We gotta stop using these fucking words like demographic and all this stupid shit. Gang, listen, man. White people give you these words to limit you, bro. Like, they give you these words to limit you, bro. Right? So so at the end of the day, right? Fuck a brand deal. This right now ain't about brand deals, bro. This about either I'm building a brand and dealing with what I'm building, or a company is paying me for advertisement. That's it. And I'm gonna use smaller companies to scale my ad revenue. And then take that same money and reinvest in marketing and grow my viewers so I can go to a bigger company to pay me more fucking money. That's it. It's the days of somebody putting their arm on your shoulder is over. It's over for that. And we keep waiting for someone that's not coming. And if you start formulating your mindset like that, you're gonna be numb to somebody telling you the real. Yo, you know, the motherfucker that owned that plantation, he sleep. You got your knife on you, right? Yeah, man. Give it to me. You ain't even passing me the fucking knife. Yo, master gonna wake up. Give me the motherfucking knife, man. Right? I'm about to poke this motherfucker in his sleep, man. You playing games. Pass this motherfucking shit, man. Right? We keep waiting for somebody that ain't coming.
I learned something.
Yeah.
That's serious. Not even
talking about brand deals.
not even joking.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all like I'm being dead
Give me the
serious.
brand deal.
I'm being dead serious. And you still ain't answer the question.
I
like.
Why would a company, bro? You don't know what a brand deal is. You asking for something. You asking for a brand deal. Why? Because you're taught that. That sounds cool.
Right.
You're reading from a teleprompter. I'm saying I got to get money to promote something. This is a commercial. Every episode y'all create is a commercial. For what though? Products or services? Products we sell, services we provide, products we promote, or services we promote. It's the only form of monetizable shit you gonna have. All that other shit is just fluff.
Right.
And when you get serious about business, you ain't got no time for fluff. Look, gang, this episode got 100,000 views. Look, man, I'm gonna need $10 for this next ad. You start from somewhere, right? You get 10 motherfuckers to pay $10, that's 100. Take the 100, get a secure credit card from a bank. Take that shit, put that shit in the bank. Cause now you're gonna get a line of credit for your ad revenue. You understand what I'm saying? This is you moving differently. Then you build relationships with loan officers. Now when you get to $1 million, when you get $1 million in ad revenue, now you got 5-10 million in fucking credit.
Smart, you got like I don't want to say like mentees and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You got mentees.
Yeah,
that
for
you,
sure.
Okay.
I do that, but I vet them. Cause everybody don't want to. You can't. Motherfuckers want to lie. I can't help you if you want to lie. Right? Like my shit is, I want to help you if you want to tell the truth. Right? You an artist, you gotta sell your music. What you mean, bro? I can't help you, gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a podcast, you want to get a brand deal. No, you don't. No, you want ad revenue. Right? And if you're not gonna go to the company and open up that door for somebody to purchase ads from you, how I'm gonna help you when you don't want to help yourself, and then it becomes you mad at me telling you what you need to hear. I don't got time for that. And then if I'm not careful, you might say some shit, and it's like, all right, bro. Now we off. Now we ain't getting no money. We on some Brooklyn shit.
Right.
No disrespect. Okay?
Shout out Mano.
Yo, shout out, yeah, Mano right
Shout out
there
me,
looking
right?
at me,
Oh,
too.
shit.
Mano got his hands behind his belly. Go ahead.
Nah, but let's get into before when you first came, you said you was writing books.
Yeah. So I got a book I'm about to drop. I'm excited about. It's called "This Is Why Your Ass Is Single." It's a guide for Black women to find a man. I got the I'm Enough tour.
Got you.
I got the energy drink I'm working on. We got the global currency. What you say? Cloverline. Is that proper? Yeah, Brandon Consulting. Get your shit right.
Brandon. Well, Brandon, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Not a brand deal.
I
don't know who the fuck you over.
They like the name. They like the
You
word.
like brand deal? Yeah, brand deal.
I was an
Yeah.
athlete first, boy. I'll be thinking about the athlete.
Now this.
That nigga nice.
Yeah, that was an athlete first.
Like
But
16.
he don't want to play ball. He don't want to play ball. He don't want to
I
play
don't think
ball.
you ready for UK.
He don't want to play ball.
Man, you cook, B. Y'all must not know I'm Bo Jackson, man.
Wait, come on. Nah, we gonna get it. All right. Nah. Wait, hold on.
Football.
Yeah, cause I
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to talk about
I
that
want to
book.
talk about the book.
Yeah,
I want
hell
to know
yeah.
where he shop at too, and he was giving us a real characteristic about himself.
Yeah, we cooking, man. We cooking, man. This is
Yeah, I want
that
that book.
shows
I
is
want to
real.
talk
We
about
ain't
that
about to
book.
be fake up in here,
I
man.
want to talk about that
Throw
book.
the hat over here, man. man.
Throw it.
Like a frisbee, man.
Hey,
I want to talk about that book.
Man, feel me?
Okay. Got you. Oh, you going to...
he gonna talk about the book. We gotta buy it and read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, how you come up with that title?
No, again, just
Yeah.
I'm just disgusted by just us as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Too much of the pop the balloon challenge. Too much I just feel like the white man playing with us, and he's trying to turn us against each other. So I feel like our women, they need a guy that don't understand. Like, okay, shorty, you want a man? You gotta stop doing this shit. This is why your ass is single. So I'm excited. I'm writing that book. So it's gonna be a book. It's gonna be a seminar. And we're gonna help sisters get right.
Seminars is fire. Yeah, I like that. It's gonna be in Harlem.
No, it's gonna be probably not Harlem, probably New York. So I'm doing New York, Atlanta, LA. Like the seminars is gonna kind of like be a big deal.
Got you.
I want to know a
Where we
little
going?
bit more about like smart, but besides the political aspect. Like
For sure.
You said sports, right? You play ball?
Yeah, I play ball,
Football?
man.
Wait.
Is it pig, pussy, pork, man?
Oh shit!
I play ball, man.
I'll cut your ass.
Cut me weird.
Oh man.
Okay, tell him.
More high flyer, man.
High flyer.
High flyer, man. High flyer.
I'm
We high
telling
flyer.
you,
We got
bro,
the
I'm really nice,
the
like-
podcaster league. Podcaster league.
Now we gonna have to play.
That's your block.
We gonna have to play.
Max coming home. When Max come home, he coming here
You
too.
gonna be like, yo,
Nah, I'm really nice.
Yeah.
I'm really,
right now the G start, man.
Oh man.
Y'all should
We can catch them behind the scenes after this. Y'all
Oh
keep it
man.
That ain't far.
We ain't gonna do that no
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
Doing
Yeah,
that.
basketball.
We ain't doing that.
All them shit. Let me see.
We ain't doing that.
Where the basketball at? Where's that?
It's around here somewhere.
Cook smart.
Where the basketball at?
Somewhere.
Where the basketball at?
Yeah.
Where's that? Where's that? Go check it in the bag. It's in the where's that?
No, you can't move. You can't move, bro. You can't move in them denims. You
Fuck it.
can't move. You can't move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A hard foul. Draymond.
Hold on. Where my phone at, man? Hold on.
Yo, shout out to the
It's a fact. Hold
Knicks. Shout
on.
out to the Knicks. Football, basketball, fencing, soccer, all that shit is me. Crazy. Oh shit.
How the highlights looking, DP?
Nah, he shot that shit from Curry range. Let me.
Come clean.
Don't end up like him, man. Please don't end up like him.
Oh shit.
Don't end up
We
like
play
him.
like, what's this game like? What's this game like?
Just look at the game tape. Look at the game tape.
Yo, that's you?
Look at that shit out of here. Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
Don't end up like him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Nah, he whack. Who you playing, Smart?
Somebody that's talking like you.
Oh shit. No, he ain't me. Oh no, I gotta put the shades back on. He ain't me.
Somebody that's talking like you, though.
Oh shit. Oh, you can't even clap. Yeah. I'll cook it.
We going to
Yeah.
40th. We gonna play in the park. We gonna play in the park.
We can play tonight, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Analytics.
Don't. Yeah. What's the next thing? I'm serious about playing tonight too.
No, he a competitor, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious about
That's
yeah.
quick 16.
They just talk. I'm serious. Like I'm really serious about playing tonight though.
They crazy.
Yeah. I'm listening.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. So look, I was gonna ask him, right? So Where you shop at, man? What's the day in the life of Smart? Like, you get up, like, yo, I need some fresh gear. Where do I shop at?
I can't really get the sauce like that, man.
What? Smart? I want to get
go-
free like you.
I go to the Chrome Heart downtown.
Okay. Home Hard downtown.
I go to the LV store in Hudson Yards.
LV store. So you buy from these brands like Louis and all. Oh, okay.
And that's all I can tell you, you know what I'm saying?
With the black owned brands, man.
They black owned?
No, when I asked him about the black owned.
Okay.
Right here, you looking at it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black-owned brands be whack, though.
Yo, I'm happy you kept it 100, man, because people
I'm
be
just
like,
saying.
yo, y'all don't support.
But
Yo,
it's plain. You can have a plain
yeah, if
something
it's
with somebody named
it's my money. If I don't like it,
No, listen, no.
Yeah.
I support.
right,
He'll tell you, I support everybody's shit, bro. Like,
Right,
listen,
right.
people be saying that shit about me.
Yeah.
I buy it off camera. I buy it.
right,
I just don't want to wear it because it look corny.
Feel you.
Man, like, no
So
disrespect.
you gotta have LV, Gucci.
Nah, it ain't about that. Like, clothes don't make the man, man make the clothes. I'm just talking about, like, if you understand denim, right? Like, most black designers that have even got to the point of having jeans, they don't have salvage denim. They don't have high quality jeans. They're not having jeans like this, right? The shit, the quality ain't all that. The t-shirt ain't the quality don't really feel like nothing. So it's not even durable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they ain't
Draw that shit. It's over.
presentation is
Yeah.
They can shop with us.
It's over.
NFS, No Funny Shit Show. We got merch too.
That's a
Shout outs
fact.
to the website, man. Yo, we here, y'all.
That's a fact, y'all.
I was at the juice bar, and this brother right here stopped me.
Yeah.
This brother right here stopped me. He said, yo, I love what you doing, DP, or whatever. I got some hats. He gave me mad fucking fitteds. I
He
swear
told
to
you
God.
he capping? He saying the truth?
Oh, my God. And I saw you, too.
All right.
I
I'm
don't
just saying
know.
because people do shit for the camera. You know
I
what I mean?
seen
You like,
him 4
yo,
years
you
ago,
know,
5. I don't think he remember us.
On
And he
19th,
rapped
yeah.
on us.
Nah, it was a minute ago. It was
was
like
me and you.
pandemic.
what kind
It
of
was
car I
like-
had?
Maybe,
it's a truck.
It was a truck.
It's a truck.
Okay, you in tune.
Was it?
You in tune. Shout out to us for really living this life
yeah,
off camera, man.
Yo,
know
bro,
what I'm
you
saying?
popped up on us.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just making a point. Not for y'all, but for the cameras. Like,
No, this is no lie. Even he
I'm
popped
saying,
up
even
on
this
me.
today, you see me pull up, right?
Yeah.
Not the same truck, right?
Oh,
All right,
shit,
cool.
yo.
Yeah,
he
it's
said-
Harlem shit. I mean, put some respect on. Put some respect on. I mean,
Shout out Harlem. Shout out Harlem.
yeah.
But I say that to say I've been supporting, man.
All right.
This
Yeah.
brother.
No,
right
we just,
here,
I'm just,
he really
I'm fucking
popped
with you.
out and said, yo, DP. He stopped me.
But
Yo,
he
I got
consistent
these
as
hats.
hell though. Like the ill shit about him is like
He's tough.
he's wild consistent.
Yes.
So the conversations we having now, I'm like, yo, dog. And we talking about this all day today, bro. I gotta level up. Fuck this shit. I want more. Fuck all that. So I'm trying to find brothers who thinking like me. They looking like, yo, it's Elmo in front of the Volt. Okay, it's Elmo in front of, what you mean? You know it's 30 million back there. Who watching the money? Elmo. What you mean Elmo? What you mean?
Elmo. He
Yeah,
can't
you know,
watch this
yeah, man. Yeah, Sesame Street. I'm tearing Elmo a new asshole, boy. Pause. I'm ripping Elmo. I sock it out. We gonna make Elmo them Brave Studio rugs, man. You know, I know about that, huh? Brave Studios, huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make Elmo the Brave Studio. You know what I'm saying? I just gave you an alley-oop. I hope you caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, KP. His way of thinking and everything is like he
Yo, you caught that? Did you
above
catch
the
that?
edge.
It's different.
It's different.
Very
That's a motherfucker that you know what I mean? Cause they own it. They spending a lot of money right now too with Instagram, and it ain't getting them nowhere. They would advertise with y'all because we represent their audience. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead. That's just me being tuned, paying attention to shit. That's your brand deal.
Thank you. What the fuck is you talking about? What you talking about? He got me with him.
Y'all got a little thing going on with that. Y'all got a little teacher.
I better see him in Blink tomorrow. You working out tomorrow?
See him in Blink?
You working out tomorrow?
Why you say it like that? You know you can't fuck with me and that. Leave that alone.
Oh,
yeah, he's
defensive. I was
competitive.
really just asking
I'm
him. You
enjoying
work?
it.
'Cause I ain't see him in a couple.
Competitive,
I
man.
ain't see him.
He competitive.
Man. That's all it is.
What, cancers?
And we gotta stop. No, competitive. We
No,
gotta
I'm a
stop acting
cancer.
like I'm competitive, man.
Yeah.
Let's get to it, man. I'm ready to play basketball right now. You
Not
talking about,
fucking with me, smart.
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
zip you in them chromes, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna zip you in them
Yeah, all right.
chromes, bro.
All right, sure.
Oh yeah, zip. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know
gonna
what's
play.
going
No,
on.
me and him gonna play for
No,
real.
no. Yeah.
Effortlessly.
Bust your ass too.
You sure, Smart?
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all pull the cameras.
Yeah,
out.
they can play first. They can do what they
You
do.
gonna
They
play
can do what
first?
they do.
I'ma tie it in
you
my
see-
balls and
And
you
then
go
you
in.
feel me?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Feel me?
Wow.
You see, I caught myself.
That's St. Louis hat. That's that St. Louis hat. That's that St. Louis hat, huh? It's getting hot in here. Yeah, you wildin', man.
Shout out to the Knicks.
man.
Yo, we here. KP.
Shout out to
I'm
the
hyped
Knicks,
right
man.
now, man.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
brother really like came through and fucked with us, man.
Drop
There's no
some knowledge,
telling
drop some gems.
There's
That's
no
a fact.
fucking telling who we get on this couch. But once you hit this couch,
They
just-
family for real.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
fact. Smart. Wanted to ask you, I seen a little not even a back and forth. You spoke your piece with Dab. Everything is good. Everything is clear.
What you mean? Who?
You gave your take on. You was on a
I
platform.
ain't had a problem with that.
Yeah, not a
That my
problem. Right. It wasn't a problem. I think the internet took you somewhere, whatever. Can you explain to us what you was really trying to say in that bit, bro?
I said it. I ain't never really trying to say nothing.
Right. Because
said
the internet don't understand what you was trying to say.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, bro. The internet understands. Everything I say is for a reason.
We was just watching it. They look confused a little bit.
Ain't nothing to be confused about. Everything I say is for a reason. You ain't like
Yeah.
we don't own shit. So that's it. We don't own shit. And for me, I'm not with the front shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Because when the landlord need the bill, and anybody got T-Mobile in here, you
They taking that shit.
this shit.
They taking that shit.
T-Mobile, would you like the refund? Like, yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and pretend I own something. And that's just the problem with us as a culture. Shout out to that. But I never do no shots at that. We don't have no black fashion houses, right? So, and I think what the guest was trying to do, which he wouldn't understand because he not outside like I'm outside.
Right.
So I'm going to speak on something that I see or I'm experiencing. I don't got to know you to tell you, yo, gang, you got to get ad revenue. So I told that, yo, you could build a black fashion house, and we need one in Harlem.
Right.
And a business model like that looked like a brownstone. I broke down each floor, what we have, how many jukis, how many... I broke down the whole infrastructure of it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I was talking about. I think the host was too caught up on the celebrity of that. That's like if Jay-Z come in here and he make a song and this shit is ass. I'm not like, yo, most dudes would be like this.
I feel like that, yeah.
Eating. Like, you, like, I ain't doing that shit whack. I told Dave East, right, we was in the studio. And for some reason, this generation is like that. I'm in the studio with Dave East, right? And I'm like, we in quad, right? I'm like, yo, bro, like, you need to make a bitch record, bro. Make shit for the girls, man. Like, right now, you could probably be as big as Drake. All the girls love him. You know what I'm saying? But you don't make music for the girls. And his biggest record is with Chris Brown.
Crazy. Ironic, right? Ironic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like somebody being in your... You know what I'm saying? Like, you got more success than me, so I can't tell you nothing because you got more success than me. I don't subscribe to that. And that ain't even Harlem. You all right? Like, no matter who you is. So I just feel like sometimes people have really good ideas, and because the person may have more success or more perceived success than they do, that they won't even speak about that idea, and that idea might be the shit that need to be heard.
Or damn near take your shit and not even give you
But
yeah.
all that taking shit, pause, like that shit ain't about nothing. If you want for your brother what you want for yourself, for me it's a no-brainer. Yo, bro, the hoes love you. The woman is the one who buy the records. You keep trying to rap for these dirty weed smoking dudes. Fuck all that. Go for the hoes, bro. You probably East would have probably been like, no funny shit. He probably been like Drake right now.
Wait, so Davey sing?
Nah, he was saying his image. He should do more lady type records. Yeah.
East, let me tell you something. If Dave East, right? Think about it for a second. We just keep
shout out East too.
Shout out East. Shout out East.
If he do a record for all girls, get some real writers, people to really help just with melody, flows, cadences, and hooks, bro, he going platinum, bro. He out of here, bro. It's nothing. You can't stop that. He tall, tattooed, long hair, bitches love him. Shit, man, you out of here. So sometimes you need people around us like, yo, bro, we need to be doing this. We made money selling weed. But I'm telling you, it's crystal meth, man.
So change yourself.
It's crystal meth.
Change.
And it's
It's
crazy.
not change yourself.
Just hear it out.
You adapt. You adapt to the changes. You gotta adapt. The game, like, cool. You. This is where it is. Everybody talk about Drake and Kendrick and gang. Drake is not going. Drake is Drake. He got more streams than all of us. He's out of here. Kendrick, you could. They not like us. Minor, cool. That shit sounded cool. Drake got probably like 500 billion streams. You can say whatever you want about Drake. Drake is that's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's done. His catalog is crazy. Like he's not. Drake is out of here. He's not even. He's somewhere in like Mars somewhere.
Oh shit.
That shit don't even matter. You know what I mean? So I just feel like sometimes we be so caught up in like, and I'm getting out of that too, right? Like, and we talked about this earlier, right? Like it's hard for me because where I come from, I had to be confrontational and offensive. I'm gonna check your shit. Now I'm learning how to be like,
Mm-hmm.
Let me get away from this guy right here, man. He's talking about brand deals.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him on 0. That's all. Now I'm gonna leave him on 0. I already know.
Brand deals. Get away from him, man.
I'm gonna leave him on 0.
Smart. Do you talk to yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you answer yourself?
No, affirmations. I talk to myself affirmations. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am protected. I am blessed. I am loved. I'm on the right path. I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying?
Your upbringing, your later life, and your later years. You ever went to therapy?
Nah, man, God is the best therapy, man. The fuck I need. What the fuck you gonna tell me about myself? You know what I'm saying? When you, first of all, you, when you look at psychology, the introductory to psychology is John Locke and Sigmund Freud. Okay? And a cokehead. The fuck? How you gonna try to teach me something about myself and you're inferior to me?
Damn.
So we follow shit. I mean, I've been on that intellectual gauntlet too, right? Of like Sigmund Freud, John Locke, Socrates, you know, all this shit, like trying to figure out ways. And I've gotten the best response from God. Coming to God, and God has been the best therapist. Prayer has been the best therapy session.
It's like he's
right?
institutionalized by righteousness and discipline. If that makes sense.
No, it's real though. I mean, that part is real. No, that part is real because at the end of the day, like I learned, I never had no therapist. I always had God. God was always right there. I was smoking weed every single day, drinking, smoking cigarettes, getting high on my mind. I'm saying, 'cause I wanted to die, but I wasn't gonna kill myself. But I wanted to put myself in situations where I could be killed. So I'm jumping out the window. Word, they over there. I'm going in the spot by myself. I'm robbing this whole room. All y'all getting on the floor. Promise you. And the first person, yeah, all right. yeah, sure. I wanted you to be the first person. I'm saying? You and your fucking brand deals, man.
Yo, he on you. Yo, what's up now, Smart? You chill throwing subs at my boy.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my brother right there.
So what I'm saying is, right? So what I'm saying, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. So what I'm saying is I went through all that, right? Those experiences, and it forced me to go to a higher power because I wasn't strong enough to beat the devil by myself. And when the devil finally caught up to me, I got hit in the head. I'm going through shit, right? God intervened. I gave up. I was going to hell. It's over. Yeah, just fucked it. Cool. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? God said, I can't take this. You can't have this one. I got to, you know what I mean? I'm doing something with this one. You know what I'm saying? And then from that, I'm like, oh, shit, right? Like, in terms of smoking weed, I remember always being young. I was in and out of the system, right? So I'm like 12 years old. I'm in Aurora House. It's a drug program, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you at the time when you do a violent crime or robbery, you tell the judge, yo, I get high, man, and they put you in a drug program.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm in Aurora House, and like, yo, you got to state your name. Yes, hi, I am an addict. I'm not an addict, gang. Like, I couldn't accept that, right? Because it's like they try to teach you that you always going to be having an addiction. And at the time, I was still smoking, right? Smoking weed and shit. And I had a desire to smoke. So when I smelled the weed, it was like a vampire needing blood. It was like I had a desire. And when I stopped smoking weed, it was because God removed the desire out of me. So it's almost like it was a spirit, right? And I prayed for that. I prayed. I said, I want to be better. I want to have a clear mind. And when God removed that desire, I ain't smoked since, right? And I smell weed. I want to get away. It's not tempting. So I know like the best therapy, the best healing agent is God and prayer and faith and asking God to remove whatever's over you that's limiting you or hurting you or trauma. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
That's tough.
Yeah.
You seem strong. He seems
like
strong-minded. Yeah.
Come on, ain't no same strong shit, man.
Yeah, nah.
I am
for
strong.
real. Nah, for real though. For real though.
Yo, it seemed like
'Cause everybody can't live by that. Somebody might need to talk to somebody, man.
he
For
got
real.
a set schedule with life, man.
Yeah.
I jack that, you know.
You gotta speak it.
Yo, Smart. I could see you like talking.
No, but I'm living it though. Hold on, I'm living it though
Okay.
too. I ain't just speaking it.
Yeah.
I'm the first person who went viral, and right after being viral, I said I don't support LGBTQ. Right after going viral, oh yeah, I don't support homosexuality. Like right after going viral, I could have been before. I'm the reason why Bag Fuel. I'm the reason why any of them other guests you see on Matt Hoffa show became guests because I was supposed to be a host. I couldn't be a host on the show because I was speaking against homosexuality, and I wouldn't budge.
Right. Oh, they ain't want that shit on that platform
So,
type shit. Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I walk in it too, right? Like I never, when you see me, I'm by myself. I don't need popular opinion. I don't do shit to be cool. My moral compass is God, not man. God say that shit ain't right, I ain't jacking this. Nothing you can do to make me jack what God said is wrong.
Right.
No money, no hoes, no nothing, no views, no clicks, no likes, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a unique thing that I'm able to do with my brand that I don't see too many people duplicating. It's always some type of a compromise or bend or politically correct answer somewhere along the line. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't give a fuck.
No, I feel you.
Yo, that's tough.
I feel you.
Shit.
Max, what up,
So,
Max?
yo,
Nah, because when they said it earlier, I'm like, yeah, that's my man Max right there.
Max B, right? Yeah, wait, huh?
Yo, you smart. You better shout me out, boy.
Yeah, we
I'm telling
man, we
you,
going to
smart.
court right
I'm an
now. It's
athlete.
60 degrees, man.
I'm
We
trying
going
to
to
tell
court
y'all,
right
think
now.
I'm playing. I'm
We going
ready.
to
I'm
court
always
right
ready, man.
now. My shit's tied, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
sure.
We supposed to be brothers.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I gave you the first brick. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, smart. Yo, we
man,
appreciate
come
you
back
for
correct,
pulling
yo,
up,
bro.
man. We
For sure, come on,
appreciate
Yo,
that.
he family already,
That's
baby.
a fact. That's a
man.
fact. Fun Yun. We
put
had
it-
Smart in the fucking building.
Before, yeah,
DP. We got another one for y'all.
Another one, another episode, the No Funny Shit Show, and we got Smart. Ah!
Let's go, baby.
yeah.